I am going to tell you something that might annoy you. You are addicted to complexity. We all are. We look at the stock market, relationships, health, and success, and we think it must be complicated. It must be hard. Why? Because if it's complicated, we have an excuse for failing. If it's complicated, we feel special for trying to solve it. But here is the joke. Life is laughably simple. Every bestseller diet book is just 300 pages saying, eat less, move more. Every relationship book boils down to listen more, care more. But simple doesn't sell. Simple doesn't make you feel like a genius. So we invent the 47-step morning routine. We hunt for the ancient secret. While you're busy looking for the complex lock, life is standing there with the door wide open. It's time to stop the misdirection. Today, we are going to explore the 10 laws of being human. Some are psychological, some are biological, and some are just pure math. Once you understand these, you stop fighting against life, and you start hacking it. Chapter 1. The Effort Paradox, the Backwards Law. Let's break your brain with the first law, the effort paradox. The harder you try, the more you fail. Sound crazy? Think about insomnia. What happens when you try to force yourself to sleep? You stay awake. What happens when you desperately try to make someone love you? They run away. This is called the backwards law. When you are drowning, if you struggle and thrash around, you sink. If you relax and lean back, you float. Desperation repels the very thing you want. Desperate people repel opportunities. Needy people repel affection. Stressed people repel peace. Every elite athlete knows this. They call it flow. You don't force a perfect shot. You allow it to happen. So what is the solution? Be lazy? No, the secret is effort without attachment. Do the work, take the action, but loosen your death grip on the outcome. Life rewards the relaxed, not the lazy. There is a massive difference. Chapter 2. The Control Paradox. This brings us to the biggest joke of all. Control. We are all control freaks in denial. You plan your day, you script your conversations, you try to predict the future, and then life throws you a curveball, a flat tire, a breakup, a market crash. Here is the truth. Control is like holding water in your hands. The tighter you squeeze, the faster it slips through your fingers. The ancient Stoics solved this 2,000 years ago. You have a circle of influence and a circle of concern. Can you control the traffic? No. Can you control your reaction to the traffic? Yes. Can you control what people think of you? No. Can you control being a person worth respecting? Absolutely. Stop trying to be the CEO of the universe. You are not the ocean. You are the surfer. You cannot stop the waves, but you can learn to ride them. Master the ride. Let go of the ocean. Chapter 3. The Brain's Night Shift. Now let's talk about your hardware, your brain. While you sleep, you think nothing is happening. You are wrong. When you close your eyes, a night shift cleaning crew clocks in. Neuroscientists have discovered that during deep sleep, your brain cells physically shrink. They contract to create space between the cells. Then, cerebral spinal fluid rushes in, like a high-pressure car wash, flushing out the metabolic toxins that built up during the day. It is literally a dishwasher for your thoughts. This is why you can't think clearly after a bad night's sleep. Your brain is full of biological trash. It's like trying to work in a cluttered, dirty office. We are basically walking supercomputers that require nightly maintenance. So sleep is not laziness. Sleep is biological hygiene. respect the cleaning crew, or live in a trash-filled mind. Chapter 4. The Happiness Trap. Chapter 4 explains why you feel empty. It's the happiness trap. Happiness is the only goal that runs away when you chase it. Think of happiness like a cat. If you chase the cat, it flees. If you sit down and focus on your work, the cat jumps into your lap. We think, I will be happy when I get the promotion, when I get the car, when I get married. But science calls this the hedonic treadmill. You win the lottery, you'll be back to your baseline happiness in 6 months. You lose a limb. Believe it or not, you'll be back to baseline in 6 months. Happiness is not a destination. It is a byproduct. It is the byproduct of meaning, of growth, of connection. Stop aiming for happiness. Aim for usefulness. Do things that matter. Build things. Help people. And suddenly, you'll look up and realize the cat is sitting in your lap. Chapter 5. The Biased Brain. Let's get uncomfortable. You think you are objective. You think you see reality. You don't. Your brain is not a truth-seeking machine. It is a pattern-matching machine. You are walking around with Instagram filters on your perception. Confirmation bias. You only see news that agrees with what you already believe. The halo effect. You assume attractive people are smarter and kinder. Loss aversion. You fear losing $100 twice as much as you enjoy finding $100. But here is the worst one: illusory superiority. You judge others by their actions, but you judge yourself by your intentions. When someone cuts you off in traffic, they're an idiot. When you cut someone off, it was an accident because you were in a rush. You can't turn these biases off. They are hardwired, but you can see them. Awareness is your superpower. Next time you are 100% sure you are right, pause. That's usually your bias talking. Chapter 6. The 90-10 Emotional Rule. Brace yourself for this statistic. 90% of your decisions are emotional. Only 10% are logical. You think you chose your partner, your house, or your job logically? No, you felt a feeling. You made a choice, and then you used logic to justify it later. The rational you is not the driver. It's just the passenger narrating the trip. The emotional brain processes data 500,000 times faster than the conscious brain. That gut feeling? That is your supercomputer processing microsignals faster than you can think. This isn't bad news. It's great news. Your emotions are data, but they are not directives. Just because you feel fear doesn't mean you're in danger. Just because you feel angry doesn't mean you're right. Listen to the data, but let the 10% logic make the final call. Chapter 7. Memory is fiction. Here is a scary thought. Your past is a story you tell yourself. Your memory is not a video recording. It's a Wikipedia page that you can edit. Every time you recall a memory, you don't pull up the original file. You pull up the last time you remembered it. And every time you touch it, you change it slightly. You color it with your current mood. Scientists can literally implant false memories in people so vivid they swear they are real. So if your memory is 40% fiction anyway, why are you telling yourself a tragedy? Why do you remember the failures in HD but the successes in low quality? You are the editor of your life movie. I'm not saying you should lie. I'm saying you should choose what to emphasize. Edit your story to empower you, not to victimize you. Chapter 8. The 80-20 Principle. Now let's talk strategy. If you want to change your life, you need to understand the Pareto principle. Life is not fair. It is exponential. 20% of what you do creates 80% of your results. The other 80%? That's just expensive noise. Look at your life. 20% of your friends provide 80% of your joy. 20% of your clothes get worn 80% of the time. 20% of your habits cause 80% of your problems. We spend our lives majoring in minor things. We optimize the noise. Be ruthless. Identify your vital 20%. Double down on it. And the rest? Automate it, delegate it, or delete it. You can cut half your workload and still get the same results if you cut the right half. Chapter 9 and 10: Habits and Compounding. Finally, how do we program this into our daily lives? Two things: habit loops and compound interest. First, you cannot delete a bad habit. It's physically wired in your brain. You can only overwrite it. Every habit has a cue, a routine, and a reward. You feel stressed, you eat junk food. You feel relief, reward. To change, keep the cue, keep the reward, change the routine. Stressed? Do 10 push-ups. Same relief, different outcome. And then let it compound. 1% better every day equals 37 times better in a year. It sounds boring. It's invisible at first. Skip the gym today, nothing happens. Skip it for a year, everything happens. Success is not a sprint. It is compound interest applied to your habits. Stop looking for the magic pill. The magic is in the boring, repetitive work that compounds over time. The synthesis. So here is the synthesis. Life is not about finding yourself. It is about creating yourself. The paradoxes teach you to relax. The brain science teaches you to respect your biology. The 80-20 rule teaches you focus. The compound effect gives you patience. You now have the manual. You know that memory lies, emotions drive, and small actions echo into eternity. The search for complexity is over. The simple answers were right here all along. Now, the only question left is, what are you going to do with them? If you enjoyed this deep dive, subscribe and join the community. We are building a library of wisdom for the modern mind. Check the link in the description if you want to support the channel on Patreon. Don't overthink it. Just start. I'll see you in the next one.